All right, we are back. It's a Manic Monday, and I have picked my goddamn glasses off the fucking ground. I got the bad boys of resistance in the house. So we've got Dan to my right.
And Dan.
Oh, how did it go again?
Matt, Robbie, and Dan.
There you go. And we got Robbie Head, and we got Matt Onimus in the house.
Deal.
Thanks. Welcome back, guys.
Good to be back. Thanks for having us.
I am so fucking honored, dude, man, to have you guys breaking your album, the new album, which breaks tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Okay, and it is going to be heard first live on the air here, on the Zig Zone. Which I was, dude. When you hit me up on that, man, I was like, fucking hey, dude, how awesome is that? Of course, you know, I've been having this show for 3 years now, and I still forget to turn my fucking phone down.
I think I said that right before I went live. See, I knew that.
Yeah, Rob is trying to help you.
All right. Well, shit, you might as well take over my show there.
Zigzag, it's my fucking show. Do what I want.
Do what I want.
You don't own me.
But, you know, speaking of the album, I know that because you guys, you see, you were going to let me sit here like this.
We were, man. We were.
Weren't you? These fucking guys. I did 2 pairs of
Be like my
sunglasses
grandpa. You see my glasses? Anybody see my glasses?
Dude, I did that.
Do they look like the ones on your head?
Dude, I did that a couple weeks ago. I'm like, I was looking all around for my fucking sunglasses, dude. I'm like, going, where? They were back like this though. They're like way back here, and I touched right here because normally you have your sunglasses. Right. Where in the hell are they at? And I'm walking around, man, but my boys like going. They're Dad, you know, they're probably where you left them last, and they're watching in the house. And I started getting more and more pissed.
People stop moving my shit.
Then I start blaming my dogs. I'm like, man, I bet my fucking dog grabbed him because he loves to eat shit. You know, and I have a little weird dog, Tig, man. And he likes to, anything that has your scent on it, dude, he'll take anything in the backyard and chew the fuck out of it. And I start, Tig, and then Tig runs under the bed, you know. And then finally, when I was about ready, my eyeballs were ready to pop out of my head. My son reaches up on my head, pulls them off. I'm like, oh, you fucker, man. So I was really stoked that you know, when you hit me up, Matt said, hey, dude, you know, our album's breaking. I had another show planned, and Matt says, hey, dude, you know, and it's gonna break this day. I'm like, I can do this. We rearrange this.
No, we appreciate it too, man.
I have to do this, man.
Who do we bump?
We had a great time last time we were here. Yeah.
Yeah, who do we apologize to?
Yeah. They're going to be like, those fuckers.
Hopefully they're not listening.
Well, it seems like it took forever to get this album going, and then it's like, all of a sudden, it's like, all right, it's getting released. It's like, oh, crap, we got a whole bunch of crap to do before we do that.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of the album, I mean, since that's one of the main reasons why we're here, so we can listen to the good shit that came out from the medieval metalheads.
I like that.
You liked it, huh?
I do. Yeah, I saw it for the first time today. I'm like, okay.
And did you see how I spelled medieval?
I did.
With an I, not an A.
Medieval. I like that.
Medieval.
Like the video
Very
game.
musical.
Well, because one of my favorite songs is the Vlad.
Oh,
You know?
nice.
So, you know.
Awesome.
And that's one evil motherfucker, dude. I don't
Really?
care what he said about. He's
I haven't
wicked.
heard it called evil, but yeah.
Anyways, so we got you guys were recording, and I hit both you guys up because you guys would post, hey, we're in the studio, you know, put a picture. There was a picture of Matt, you know, doing some drum tracks. You were upstairs looking down.
Yeah.
And so here I am all excited. You know, and then I let a few months go by, and I'm like going, hey, you know, so when's the album coming out? Oh, you know, it's coming out. We're getting there. And then a few months go by, hey, when's the album coming out? We're getting there. So I get hit up, and it's here. So what was I mean, we're talking about a year. Oh. I mean, since you posted a picture during the recording, we're close to a year.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So me having plenty of studio time myself, I know all the bullshit that happens, you know, and different stuff. Most people won't understand when it comes to recording. Everybody, you know, your average listener thinks like, oh, you go into the studio, how hard is it? Really, how hard is it? You sit behind your kit and you play the drums. As long as your timing's right, get the fuck out, right? Oh, you do your vocals, get in there, blah blah blah, get the fuck out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd think.
You would think.
Yeah.
You know, but there's a lot of work to it, and here's the thing: I've not heard anything yet. So it's going to be interesting
Awesome.
because, you know, it all depends on how, you know, the process, the mixing, the mastering, and things like that. And I know I've gone into the studio plenty of times where I've listened to the tracks back. It sounds really good. Yeah, I like it. You know, and especially if like, you know, like me and Matt are on the same page because we're both drummers. And we're like, man, you know, there comes sometimes I know that a couple albums I did, or a couple songs I did on a couple albums where it was like, man, it seemed like I was overthinking the song and I just put too much effort into it, and I just got, yeah, that'll work. I like it. And then the guys go and start doing. Then all of a sudden you start going this, and now you're relaxed and you've had a chance to breathe. Then you go back. No, I need to redo that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I wish I would have done that. I wish I didn't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
So now, I mean, what type of potholes and what type of speed bumps and what type of curves did we encounter during this process?
Those were minor compared to the fucking derailments and the jumps and all the other things. No,
This was a difficult album, man. It was
you know
a difficult
what?
album.
Honestly, I'm pretty humble, and I've never really put all my cards on the table. And even leading up to today, I've still been kind of reserved about it. But we scrapped quite a few things, came back to a lot of things, and I think we were already so far into it. We just looked at each other and said, "It's got to be fucking perfect. This one's got to be perfect. This is going to be the one to send us out into the stratosphere and people to take notice finally." Because the music we knew in our hearts were, you know, you never know really. Like I always wonder how people knew if they had a hit. Did they know they had a hit? Did they know that this was going to be good? We finally I think all looked at each other, and as brutal and as hard it was, and potholes and all that shit, and we finally said, yeah, this is going to be worth it, and we made it worth it. I think this. I'm very proud to say this is definitely. No one's going to be bummed. I know that.
Well, and because I mean, each album should be better than the last, you know, because that happens a lot when like let's take Metallica for instance. All right, I love up until, you know, Injustice. Anything after that, man, was
Right there with you, man.
You
Right
know?
there with you.
And I thought that, me personally, I thought, you know what? Hey, we're already there. Let's just put this out. And I think that
Here he comes.
I think they settled. You know what I mean? And this is one thing you don't get from like bands like Pantera. See, Pantera, every album that came out was a chore. And it was because they knew they had to make it better than the last fucking album.
And they did.
And they did. Yeah. Hell yeah, they did.
Yeah.
You know, that's where you start falling off. It's like, okay, you can be a great band, and then all of a sudden you just disappear. And I get it, because then what you do is you've left on a good note. But if you start, you know, sacrificing and just being okay with it, it becomes like, you know, well, then where's your heart? You know, and that is, it's exemplary for what you said, to just say, hey, you know what? No, this is not good enough. Let's go back into this and let's do this. So what was it? What was it?
This crazy son of a bitch right
Yeah,
here.
this crazy guy. No, it was.
Well, he points at him. He looks at you. So
sorry,
It's true.
no, it is. It was a struggle. We were sidelined by not being a priority. You know, when it came time to start tracking and really getting the ball rolling on getting everything in the can. Of course, you know, and honestly, we have to say interpersonal things, band issues. Yeah. You know,
there was a lot of individual passion in this
flared
in this album.
Thankfully, though, and I think we have a great peacemaker in the band, Paul, driving force, bass player. He's awesome. You know, I mean, this is it's such a
testament to his.
Yeah, it really is.
I think it was a testament to the five of us,
to all
as brothers.
Yeah,
you know, just being able to say, you know what. Let's just make music, man. You know, let's just put some passions aside and make some compromises and
we've
just
been
get it done
together for We've been together
Dan
since
and I have been friends
2001.
forever, man.
I've known Matt since the 7th grade. Paul and I go back to the 3rd grade, like in our single digits. You know, we've been friends for a very, very long time, and we're such family that, you know, occasionally we share a musical vision, of course. But how we get there?
Let's just say this album really tested our friendship.
It did.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, see, a lot of people think that being in a band is really easy, and that's one of the things we've had. So let me punch in vagina.
How's it going, everybody?
Hey, dude.
The great
I got my tequila.
Is that what that is?
They tried to run me over in the Stater Brothers parking lot,
Did
but I
they?
made it.
You got
Yeah,
a
2 people
tequila.
tried to hit me just backing up.
Jesus, man. So you're not safe.
We
California.
We had a show. And we were talking about just as far as a band.
Sorry, I was adjusting my neck.
And it's how tough it really is. People think, oh, you're in a band. You know, how cool is that?
Excuse my
it
noise.
is cool. But you know, there's a lot of stuff, you know, behind the scenes, and because it's basically a marriage. Is there such thing as a perfect marriage? No, there's not. Are you happy in your marriage? Yes, you are. But is there going to be, you know, problems? Yes, there is. That's why when you say your vows, for better or for worse, you know, and when you go through the worst and you're still together, that's what makes, you know, the passion, and that's what makes really good music, because you guys, you know, the blood, sweat, and tears, you know, and that's what puts the whole thing together. So that's, you know, yeah.
Oh, we're stronger than ever now, definitely.
Yeah, we are.
Definitely.
This one definitely was the one that tested our will, our testament, and like I said, each guy individually holds down his own, but the passion on this one came through with everybody, and you'll hear it. I think you're gonna hear it, and you're gonna understand it. Like you said, each one's got to get better. If that puts us in the category of Pantera, you know, great, you know, and the next one from here will be better. I can guarantee that. So
I can see him on the inside going, yeah, we're in the same category as Pantera.
yeah. Well, our live show.
Now he's really setting us up.
No, our live show. Inner circle. I've always said that. That's been my motto from us when we high five before we go out. Is take the Pantera mentality and go out there and fucking let it all fly.
Yeah.
Because we've played in front of. Seriously, we've showed up to gigs with promoters fuck things up, and we played in front of a handful of people, and then we played in front of hundreds of people and thousands of people, and it's like our mentality never changes at our live show. we put on our gear, we do all the same stuff.
Right, because
So-
the first time I seen you guys, it was at Rabbit Assassin, and that was cheers, guys.
Cheers.
We almost forgot about our cheers. Well, because we couldn't do without. It wouldn't be the same without great.
Is this
vagina.
real tequila?
This is the shit, dude.
Oh shit, dude.
Right?
Oh, you know,
Ornitos.
Oh, man,
is there a
that's
worm
really
in
good.
there? I think I swallowed something.
Robbie's still haven't gotten over all that thick ass grease beer that you guys.
Oh,
guys got.
dude.
Come on, dude.
And I mean grease like in the actual country grease.
No,
not-
Grease-
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Greece, we had ice cold 22-ounce Heinekens the whole time.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Fuck.
Yeah, and they were like $1.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
So cheap.
And they're
stuff is cheap in Greece, man.
and ice
And
cold.
the best food.
Ice cold.
Well, next time you guys go there, I want to be your roadie.
You're in.
Not to know if I'll be doing anything.
You won't.
But
We're
I'll
so
look good
used
on
to
that
lugging our own
stage.
Yeah.
shit around. You won't have to move anything.
Yeah, that's why they call me the drummer, stage manager,
Yeah.
special
Lighting
effects
director.
technician, lighting director,
So,
special sounds.
So, but you know, I see you guys with Rabbit Assassin, and that's the one thing is you guys put on a really good show. It was actually a good show at that night, but it's the performance. It does, like you said, it doesn't matter if you're in front of 4 people, if you're in front of 400,000 people. The energy should still be the same.
Oh, exactly, man.
Always.
You know, because that's what all this work is for. This is all the band practice, all the hours of fucking band practice. Then loading up your shit, going to the show, loading up, put up on the stage, unload. It's hours and hours and hours and hours and hours.
Yeah,
of
and then
just-
mind you, we don't have to do it every night on the road for months and months. So the benefactor to that is when we do gear up to go, we practice so hard for the show or the 3-day tour shows that we're doing down like East Coast stuff.
And then that's it for the year.
And we come home. We come home after 5 days on the road together. And I swear to God, it'd be like, when's the next practice? Everybody just goes silent and we don't talk for 3 weeks.
We think about each other.
And we're like, how the fuck could
reminisce.
we even last past a month? You know, but anyway, you know.
That's the beauty. We've never had, we've never been at each other's throats on the road. We usually, that's where we bond. That's our, this is our, you know, I mean, it's a paying hobby, not much, but it's our paying hobby. We get on the road, we bond. This is our golf. This is our, you know, whatever.
Off-road,
People golf, we play heavy metal.
motorcycle.
This is payday right here.
It is.
This is all what we've worked hard for.
Yep.
It is.
Hey, Gandalf.
Well, the problem is,
Okay, no, there's no problem, not yet.
Well, the problem is he didn't come in here to take a shot with us again.
That's one
I
problem.
apologize.
The second problem is that we need to know, and since I have not heard, okay, and Gandalf,
You haven't even heard the single?
Gandalf, I have no.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
All right.
man.
I know you guys posted.
Yeah, we posted
yeah.
a
I did not.
lyric
I
video.
wanted to hear everything new.
You want
tonight,
to experience it.
Killer.
Okay, I wanted to be fucking
Experience it in
blown
the
away
whole
Uh-oh.
right now.
Give him another shot.
What happens if he doesn't like you guys?
Then we start running, man.
All right.
So, you have it in order. Yes, Gandalf.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like that.
Very good. So,
That's in order.
I think Zig's built us up too much, man. I'm kind of scared now.
We're gonna do 1 through 4 with
He's
the fourth
expecting
part
like the
first
White
and
Album
the
or
third
something.
part last.
So I'm going to go ahead and Robbie, why don't you go ahead and let us know what song number 1 is?
Well, it's the title track off the album, and that one's called "The Metal Machine."
All right, let's do this, man. Resistance in the fucking house, a live debut. Yeah. Let's do this.
The Metal Machine.
Out of the fire and darkness it dwells. Can made of thunder from hell. Armor the black against the spike carbon steel. Innocence cuts through a veil. Spew smoke and flames, so split and shatter. Wielding the metal hammer. Earth starts to rumble as blocks out all light. Mecha mechanical night. Now to decimate our saboteurs. Through song and sonic demon troubadours. Bow down to the metal machine. Filled with pulsing sonic rage. Snatch my throat from Santa's stage. Bow down to the metal machine. Essence of five melt into one soul. A piece no one can control. Wake up destruction and unholy birth. March unrestrained over her. It's seeking out hate as it hands judgment down. The guilty subdued and spellbound. Make peace with yourself and do what you do before the machine captures you. Now to decimate our saboteurs. Through song and sonic demon troubadours. Bow down to the metal machine. Filled with pulsing sonic rage. Snatch my throat from Santa's stage. Bow down to the metal machine.
is what the fuck I am talking about, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
See, there's a reason why I fucking waited for this shit, dude.
Yeah.
If at any time you see white stuff on this table, it's because I just busted a goddamn nut.
The line has been crossed.
Excellent.
But thank you.
Oh, we haven't even started yet, Dan.
Oh, shit. That's right. I wasn't here last time.
Oh,
I
you
know
weren't
what
here
goes
last
on.
time, dude.
Oh shit.
It's my line, and I'll fucking cross it.
Oh, that's right. It's your line.
My
Zig.
damn show.
Put it where you want it, man.
Whoa.
No, wait.
Whoa.
Wait, no. The line.
You said
Cross
that.
it, cross it.
You said that like it wasn't your first time saying that.
Oops.
Yeah, you really need to be careful what you say around here, Dan.
What is he doing right
That's
now?
right. People might be listening.
Polishing his
He's all
polishing
sitting
his
there doing
knob.
this. I'm like, oh shit, he's serious.
It'd be a first.
Okay,
Probably not here.
that definitely shows what you guys were explaining prior.
Does it?
It does.
Cool.
Oh.
That's tight as fuck, dude. That man, holy shit, dude.
Well, it's our best song off the album, so we figured we'd just put it first.
You can't favor any one of these
I'm
babies,
kidding,
man.
I'm kidding.
Come on.
You know that is some great studio work. You
Yeah.
know that's definitely mixed and mastered really, really well.
Yes,
Neil
it
Kernan.
is.
Neil Kernan.
the great Neil Kernan, and actually we pulled double
Yeah,
duties.
actually, Bill
Two-
Matoyer did the bass and the drums, recorded the bass and the drums.
Yep.
And then Dan did all the guitars, did all the vocals, and then we sent it off to Neil Kernan, and he worked his magic. Neil Kernan's the guy that actually mixed Pads of Control. So,
All right.
yeah.
Wow. So
And if you don't know who Neil Kernan is, look him up.
So let's go on that song. Let's try it. What are you trying to project in that song itself? Because I mean, what I'm talking about, that's why I forget Matt's the writer, which was really
The
I don't-
lyricist.
so you didn't know this was JJ was here last time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I didn't see y'all with the show that you were talking about though, or did I?
No, you weren't there. It was me.
I'm like,
me and
was I
Ox.
drunk?
Me and Ox.
You were there.
You remember?
You remember, eh?
I don't remember getting an invite.
Come on, Dave. You remember?
So
Was that when I took my top off on stage?
No, and Robbie did.
Well, see, Robbie's all. You're in good shape, so you can do that.
No, not until very recently.
It was all good up until Greece.
Yeah. Oops. No. Yeah. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, no. Yeah.
No, we'll talk about it now.
We'll talk about it. No, listen. I'm that. Like I told you earlier, I'm that excited, that happy about what has been put out right now, and want to be 110% the best at what I do. And so physically, mentally, I want to be the fucking front man for this band, like that takes shit to the next level. And
So he changed his alarm clock ringtone to Eye of the Tiger.
yep.
Yes. There you go.
I did.
You know, and
Yeah.
you do have that persona when you perform live, when you're in front of that stage. There's people think that all you have to do is walk up to the front and you just got to sing. And now, I mean,
No, you got to have cool
Yeah, just
pants,
show up with
too.
the microphone in your hand.
I've seen a lot of great bands.
He said you got to have cool pants.
You got to have cool pants, too, man.
Me and JJ have gone in and watched good bands where the sound is just really fucking awesome. You know what I mean? But the singer is like standing there. Great voice,
A lot
but
of it.
but
yeah.
no persona. You know, and we've talked about that before. The front man, that is your job. Your job is just to get out there and just start grabbing people's souls
Yep.
and start bringing them to you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And the
Yeah.
other guys
Your
running
soul
around the
is mine
stage
for
doing their
the
thing,
taking.
singing some little back vocals, but the singer's got to command that stage.
Exactly.
That's
That's what
the thing.
Rob had like a tremendous breakthrough in the last couple of years in that he finally realizes that
I'm a
and
singer.
and I hate to say this. I hate to say this, Zig, but he's all that matters.
Gee, guys, I'm
he's
a
the
singer.
voice, he's the front man. We could literally as a guitarist, as a bassist, as a drummer.
True.
We don't matter.
He's
We
humble.
could set ourselves on
I get
fire.
no drummer. I get no
But
respect. No one even knows who I am.
focuses on.
I can walk to the venue
I
and
know
not
who
even get
you are,
stopped.
Matt.
No, you know
Everyone
what?
stops these guys all the time. I just walk through with all the gear, like I'm the roadie.
That's a cool. I mean, Dan has always told me that, and that's cool as hell. But honestly, the five of us, we all know
We're the metal machine.
humbly amongst each other. We're all the same way, and we all drive each other, and it's the only 30, 40 minutes I get in my life that anybody will fucking listen to me. So I might as well try to put on the greatest show ever, because once I take my suit off, no one gives a fuck about that little bald guy walking around.
Even
there
his wife
singing.
goes to the bathroom when we hit the stage.
Yeah, she's like, don't. True story. For 30 minutes.
But you know, you see, so you're drawing people in, and it's that is a testament, especially to your guys' sound. You know, it's a very powerful sound. I was talking to Robbie and Matt earlier. We were talking. I told him we went and seen Sons of Texas.
Yeah.
You know, and the singer same thing. He's up there, and he's just. I mean, Tony, he's reaching out and pulling your soul right out between your fucking eyes.
Yeah, he was
Well, let
jumping
me
around and
ask you
shit.
this: when you say that, like commanding your attention, or was he just that good, or what he did?
No, he's looking at you. He's bringing. He's got that eye. He's looking at you. And
He's getting
that's
feedback.
the thing.
Yeah, involving.
Yeah, like he's feeling
involving
our
everybody.
energy.
Absolutely.
Right, and that's exactly what you do, and that's.
I think that's what we.
huge.
Thank
What
you.
you have, is you got, well,
Robbie.
then you've got two other guys that are like Paul is he's a big guy.
He's a
dude.
fucking
Wow.
Viking on
Franken-
steroids.
Frankenbase.
So you're like, oh shit, look at this guy, man.
You're like, yeah, look at the singer next to that guy.
Oh, is that the guy that plays the miniature bass?
Yeah.
That actually, the intro for Metal Machine, that's Paul walking around the house.
Yeah.
With his chainmail on.
Actually, the truth is that's
Sorry, P.
that's his dryer. Trying to get out of the house.
Fortunately, Paul couldn't be here, but he's listening. So
Hi, Paul.
Paul, Skype
But
in,
you know
man.
what?
What the hell's the matter with you?
Really quick on that, it's the show has evolved. Dan as a guitar player.
we used to call Dan cement
Cement-
shoes.
I finally learned how to strum a few
He
chords.
took
so.
he took off the cement shoes and the
he's-
whole show.
he
You're
stomps.
like you said, when you go, you see so much. It's not just the lead singer. Everybody's moving. Everybody's crossing paths. You got wirelesses. You got all kinds of shit going on.
People
You can't
bumping
pay
into each
attention to
other.
one person. It's that, and I think
Right.
that energy. Yeah, I mean, shit. I think we've.
I just sit there and
graduated.
hit shit. So
I think we finally.
I know.
No, Matt too, man. I mean, Matt, like you said, he's no joke. He brings the pyrotechnics. He brings the fucking lights. He brings the
That's Matt.
clip. He brings
I got to control all that while I'm
Bring all
playing.
that shit.
Did you say clit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's one
right.
thing when you guys, if anybody, everyone that's out there listening, when you go to a Resistance show, there's the lights, just everything. It's an entire show.
Fog.
You know,
We love fog.
a lot.
We've been doing that since
We
we, were
love
in
lots
like
of fog.
backyard parties.
Yeah, that's what we dream. We've always dreamed of bringing it to the, obviously Kiss. Everybody
yeah.
knows fucking
Right?
Kiss's show.
We used to make our own lights out of coffee cans, man. We go out and steal the Malibu lights
Oh hell
in front
yeah!
of people's houses.
Literally
And we
still
make
live
big
off
old
people's
lighting.
lawns.
Yeah. We'd get coffee cans and paint them black and then go steal Malibu lights and stick them fuckers up in there and
Yeah.
have
That's
big old
that's what you
lighting
did,
rigs.
man.
Oh, yeah.
In the '80s, that's what you had to,
Nothing like grabbing a hot Malibu light, juggling it down the street, laughing your ass off while you're drunk. Ah! I got one, guys! I got one!
Yeah, I can't say that I'm not guilty of stealing shit.
That's what that's
Now
before
let's
they
do
had
it
all
on
the.
put on stage, man. Let's steal that.
Trash cans
Yeah.
for
Well-
fog machines.
Well, that's before they had all the low voltage lighting. When they had the actual big screw-in
real
lights.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you grab somebody's trash can? What?
No, we did for a fog machine. Yeah.
Yeah.
We stole somebody's trash can, and then the first time,
And it was trash day.
well, the first time I learned about
Yeah.
low voltage
Well,
lights is when we actually
So he dumped it out.
stole somebody's low voltage lights out of their yards and then hooked them up for lighting and actually plugged them in the wall, and the whole thing just exploded all over the place.
Oh man, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Well,
That's the shit you do when you're 15, man.
the keyword he just said was stole, and my car just got broken into Friday, and a lot of money got stolen, stuff worth. And Paul said, "We should have locked your car." I said, "It's all payback for the shit I used to do." And he goes, "Karma." He goes, "Dude, we're due." And I said,
settled your score with karma.
You know, but yeah. So there you go.
I remember
Karma's
my bands. We made a fog machine. There was a dry ice. I don't know if they have them anymore. I haven't seen one in many years. We used to be able to buy dry ice, and there was like a big
an ice house.
You can still get it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can
you
you
can still
really?
buy. Oh yeah.
Hardware
Yeah,
store.
Stater Brothers
You
has
can,
it.
you can buy it in
Do they
blocks,
really?
blocks, cubes,
They're around.
sheets. Yeah.
Well,
You gotta have ID for it now, though.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, because those
you
kids are
should put
blowing
like
shit
a-
up with
like- you put like $1 in, and you get a block.
Yeah.
A block. And so we took one of my parents' trash cans, and then I took the. My dad had a Kirby. He was actually a Kirby salesman. And we
the
took
Great vacuum.
vacuum.
Oh.
Right. Do that.
My mom had a Kirby.
A Kirby would do that. You can vacuum anything up.
Oh,
in a
yeah.
Kirby, dude, that motherfucker would still run. And so we took that thing.
Kirby was Robbie's first
and just
girlfriend.
ran it through. And we're sitting there. We had the most awesome fog machine, but the thing was so powerful, dude, that it just went and it would just fill up the whole backyard. And everyone thought our band shit was so cool. And then we had Christmas lights.
That's it, dude.
around. And it was just, and the fog was all lighting up, and it was like the best thing.
So here's how.
Until my mom went to go vacuum the house.
It looked like a Dracula movie.
I took it apart, but I did not know how to put it back together. You need to say I got in really big trouble for that. But I didn't steal it. At least I didn't steal it.
Yeah.
Well, we borrowed stuff. We replaced it.
See,
We replaced it.
He returned the low voltage lights.
Yeah.
Take your stinking broken lights back.
Hey, Gandalf.
Where to go? How?
I got a couple more questions, man, but I want to hear. I'm excited to hear the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
I
gonna
really
love the
am.
next one, dude.
I'm just
You're gonna love this
Oh,
one.
they just get better like each album.
Number 2.
number 2, Matt.
Yes.
Number 2.
Introduce this one, man.
This one is called Hail the Horns. It's our little nod to the late great Ronnie James Dio.
Oh,
Nice.
fucking! You know it's
This
gonna
is one of my favorites to sing.
Yeah, this one-
just emotionally everything.
Yeah, this one, when Dio died, it took a lot out of us. We were all huge Dio fans. I mean, me, inspired by the lyrics and his phrasing.
We were all at his
And
funeral.
yeah.
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 Wow, were you really?
I mean, he meant a lot to us. You know, he was a great influence on all of us. So, yeah, I penned this one is just a little nod to Ronnie and what he gave to. I wrote it kind of personally, but I think it speaks for everybody. But it is what I got out of his lyrics and his music and what he actually meant to me.
One of the
Very
great,
good.
great ambassadors.
Fucking A, dude. Yeah, one whose soul will live forever.
And fuck Gene Simmons because he
Yes.
ain't getting these.
No, yeah, Gene.
come on.
Sorry, dude.
No.
You did not
Gene,
make
stop.
this up.
Yeah, what the hell?
You
wrong
crossed
with
the
you?
line.
Not you,
You
baby.
crossed the line, dude.
No.
Tired of Gene.
I'm gonna fucking chew his knees next time I see him.
All right, Gandalf, let's hear
Let's
this
hail to
shit,
the
man.
horns.
Chasing rainbows, you gave it all to me. Unbroken circle we made, master of the world. A sacred heart taken from us too soon. And I say no goodbye, for you are not gone. The wind speaks your name, forever you roam. Hail, hail to the horns. Hail, hail to the horns. Hail, hail to the horns. I say no goodbye, but you are not
Fuck yeah. That's what. And you know what I caught, dude? And maybe it's just me.
Gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea.
Oh, sorry, Zig. There's medicine for that.
Are you bothered by the constant drip type of gonorrhea?
You know
Is
what I
it-
caught?
Is there fire when you pee?
That's what happens when you come back on the Zig Zone for the second time, man. You get like, okay, I see where this fucking guy's coming from. I'm going to fucking fuck this guy up. Invite me back on this fucking show.
Do you pee fire?
Well, I'm listening to the lyrics and I heard words that were actual titles or part of titles
Yeah.
to tunes.
Add a little bit of that in there, yeah.
Fucking A, dude.
Subconsciously.
That was
Subconsciously.
yeah. But that's what a great tribute to
Thank you.
an
Thank you.
icon. I mean, to one of the fucking greatest singers to ever grace the stage.
I want people to hear. I want people when they get this album to hear that song because we've been doing that song live for. Debuted it a while back and live practiced it, and the emotion of me singing that song.
I think that's the first song we wrote for this album, man.
Yes, it was.
Isn't
Yeah.
And I wasn't
We
getting the
debuted it
response back.
In
Well,
Hilliard, Ohio.
nobody's-
Yeah.
No,
Hillard
nobody-
to the Hillard Headbangers out in
Yeah,
Stephen
Satan's
Rock.
Den.
yeah, at the Den, Satan's Den.
We'll see you guys
debuted
in
that.
August.
So, but I wasn't getting the response I emotionally that I thought, well, fuck, no one's heard the fucking album, you know.
Right.
So, I mean, they don't know exactly what I'm singing every time. But honestly, man, I was like so wrapped up in that. I was like so proud of that song, and Matt did a great job on it. And now people know the lyrics, and then maybe in you know a couple months when they come out and see us, so.
Yeah, so it is
Hell to the
difficult.
Horns is like become the motto, dude. We've been
Yeah.
seeing it everywhere now.
Oh yeah, that's a
Hell to the Horns.
Yeah,
It
Gene Simmons actually just recently, just like the horns itself. I just read that he actually patented that.
He tried to.
He tried to patent Hell to
No,
the
no,
Horns.
he stole
true.
our hell to the horns. Yeah, true story.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
No,
can't be
I told him. I went on social media. I said, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass when I see you.
Shut up, Robbie.
I did.
Go wait in the car, Robbie.
Well, you know,
Go sit in the child seat and wait in the car.
like I said, it
just
is,
trying to start
we're gonna
some
take a little bit
shit.
of break. But again, we're really quick before we take a break. It is difficult for people if you have a new song and you perform it live. When I listen to a tune, like the first thing I do is I listen to the lyrics. I separate music as I listen to it. So I will listen to if there's 5 people in the band, I'm going to listen to it 5 times and listen to every person's part. Then I'm gonna play it for the 6th time and listen to it as a whole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm a musician. That's what
Deep
I do.
listening.
You know, because that's what you do when you do listen. We're doing recording. You know, whenever everyone's tracks are all done, you're individualizing everybody's tracks.
Don't listen too
right?
deep to those drum
Yeah.
tracks. Though.
So, no, that was dude, the drums kicked ass. Dude. I could have done better, but no. All right, guys, I'm just fucking playing. Anyways, guys, stick around. We are in the house.
Stick
with fucking
around.
Resistance.
Stick
with the new
around. We're
fucking
gonna burn
album,
that
man.
down with sound.
The fucking medieval maniacs of metal. We'll be back here in 2 and 2.
XXXoticRadio.com.
Pig tracks, get on the ceiling.
Spider pig.
Spider pig.
Does whatever a
Spider pig can.
Can he swing from a web? No, we can't. He's a pig. Look out. He is
I have to
Spider
cut myself
pig.
off.
Singer.
Fucking, dude, you gotta love Homer, man.
Singer will do anything.
Yeah.
Put this right
Here, give me the blue one.
The great black butthole.
So here's.
I'll just park this right here.
From the great white vagina.
Hey, Gandalf, you missed it, dude.
Just on the
What I
other
missed,
side of the
what
taint.
Well,
The great
Robbie-
neutral taint.
we're sitting here during break, and Robbie had wanted to put his shot glass right there where all the cords go through, and he just labeled this
The great black butthole.
butthole.
It's the great black butthole.
And it's like the,
Is that
the
on
camera
YouTube?
on
Can you see
YouTube
that?
is like it's got the perfect view of it. It's right in the middle of the desk.
Right in the middle, right there.
Take a
And it's
picture.
holding this. So that means he's got the big red dildo right in the black
His-
butthole.
Oh yeah, you were
drink
saying
holder
your bass player was
now.
listening in. We should tell him he can call in too at 909-360-8330.
Yeah,
And
Paul,
you can
8330.
chat with
Dial
us
in,
on
man.
the YouTube channel.
Say that number one more time.
909-360-8330.
Yeah, I think on the flyer we had a wrong number, then we changed it. So if you can't get in, you might be calling the wrong number.
Yeah, sometimes I make
The last
number
four
wrong on my
are
posts.
8330. That last four, 8330.
Yeah, because
Call in if you wanna
Matt
join the
decided
party.
to make one that said 8360.
Yeah.
I got
Thanks,
that off
Matt.
the website,
That was
bro.
the
I don't
party
know where
hotline.
that came from, dude.
No, you didn't.
I did too, man.
He read it off the website and then he wrote it down wrong.
You know,
But he still got it off the website.
if somebody would check and proof the flyers early,
I know, good one, Matt.
not
Cheers.
like 2 days before a show. Hey, bro, that number's wrong.
That's Matt's
Cheers,
psychic
guys.
helpline number.
Hey, bro, the number's
What are we
wrong. Like
drinking?
2 days before the show.
This is really real tequila. I mean, really real.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
Yes, it is.
It is.
All right.
And it's warm.
It is. But you know, it's not bad.
I like
You guys
cold
are
drinks.
like
It's
shooting.
warm
I'm
like the
just,
great
sitting
black
there.
butthole right there.
See, look at
Now
guys.
you're just
Look at
making it.
oh,
You're making it
oh,
hotter.
oh.
Oh, you need some oil.
You do that like you
Astroglide
do
in
that
that
like
shit.
you've done that before, Robbie.
Oh, come on, guys. This is a kids.
This is
what
a
do you call-
family show.
Astroglide.
It's like that
My
thing you
mom
like
and
with
dad
the
are
cucumber
listening.
and the thumb, dude.
How's your whole family?
I had
Have a stiff cock, tail on me. Red Peters, I can't steal that one.
oh my
Ba-da-ba.
god. What was it?
It's the clowns that make the circus, folks.
But JJ, it was what was it? Agent, the band, Agent.
Steel?
No, Agent.
Agent Orange,
No.
That's what I was thinking.
Quiz?
Remember they were fucking
Agent 56?
What was it fucking called, dude?
What?
Agent.
What was
The
who
band, Agent. fucking
Agent 88?
Something Agent.
There's an Agent Orange
86.
punk band.
No.
99.
Shit.
It'll come to
You
you,
know,
right?
so
in the
they're
middle.
probably fucking listening like on fucking Zig, man. I forgot my fucking band's name.
And look, they got a close up on the fucking big black
Well,
butthole.
there's so many agents.
Oh, do they?
Look at the screen.
So, anyways, they're doing a show, and they're fucking. And there's the wife says, "Hey, you know your kids are listening to the show." Well, guess what? They're not my kids.
Yeah.
They're not kids anymore.
Oh my
They've heard things.
Dad just said the F word.
Oh fuck! Really?
He just called some guy the great white vagina.
Oh my Lanta! It's time for church.
Oh my god. Oh shit! Yeah, we're fucking.
When did we
You
get
know
ice
what?
cream?
We got,
When the fuck did we get ice
When the
cream?
fuck we get ice cream?
Ice cream.
I was just.
we still got another hour to go too.
That's it?
It gets more interesting.
That's it? Seriously, we only got an hour left? You better
That's
get,
good because we only got
over
20
now.
minutes left of songs.
You better get busy. We only played 2 fucking songs.
We're gonna have to drink more tequila.
Dude, half that bottle's gone. More than half that bottle's gone already.
I have no problem with that.
God damn it, fucking Robbie, you're such a lush, dude.
I'm not. I honestly, dude, if Paul was here, that 18 pack would be gone.
That's a little more than that warm tea you usually have for a show, dude.
Dude, this, yeah.
Can I have some
It's
hot
got
tea,
hot in
please?
here real quick.
What do you guys want? Oh, I'll take a beer. Can I have hot tea with lemon?
And honey for Dan.
Yeah, and no ginger in that, please. No ginger.
No ginger.
That's what this is filled with is tea.
Okay, so
Except for iced tea.
No
so
ginger,
now,
please.
since you guys, since the last time you guys were on the show, you've had 2 trips to Europe,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
2 rocking trips.
just,
to Europe.
I mean, fucking awesome. Now, unfortunately, I've never been to Europe. I've never, I've always. I actually have opportunity to go to do a European deal with a band years ago, and I was like, I don't want to fucking do that, man. Until afterward, I seen how much fun my buddy, the drummer that actually did that, and he was like, dude, he was like in the black light district, man, and just showing me all kinds of shit. I'm like going, fuck, man, I should have went.
As opposed to the red light district.
Red light district. That's
Okay,
it.
because I was like, whoa,
Everything
I ain't never gone
glows.
down that shit. The black
Red
light
light
district,
district,
you gotta be careful. Red lights, no problem.
Donde están las zonas rojas?
No shit. Where's that at?
Right. Well, goes to show I've never been there.
Right. Good. Okay.
That'd be funny if I said,
you didn't miss anything.
yeah, man, I fucking had a great time in Europe, man. I was in the black light district. Robbie looked at me like, going, yeah, you're a fucking idiot.
No. I was like, we didn't find that place.
No, but
The black
That's where
light
the
district?
black hookers are.
Thank God.
dude, he's where the great.
That's where all the guys tripping on LSD go, the black light district.
Yeah.
They got their freaking crushed velvet rainbow posters and shit there. Their black velvet posters.
No, you know what?
So
I'm glad you brought that up.
So yeah, basically, you guys, since the last time you were on there, then you guys did your first.
Those posters were awesome, man.
A tour to Europe, which was
Had a few.
It was really awesome. You guys did a few dates,
Yeah.
and that was and
Shout out to the German fans. Germany.
old school metal. It's
Yeah.
like
Reign
you can
Oh, they're-
tell. You can
oh, they're
you can
awesome
totally
there.
tell. It's like you went back in time to 87.
Yeah, we kind of wrote a song like that too.
Yeah. And you know what? If you put an album out anywhere from 1980 to, let's just say 84 cut off, just the underground, Metal Blade, Century, whoever back then, to date, right now, you can go tour over there because they're frothing at the mouth for that scene right now.
Love that.
Yeah, they want to hear
Now-
those. They want to hear those bands.
We are fortunate because we are from that time. We've all been playing since that time. We just didn't get a record deal at that time. Now we are
How did somebody describe their album? 1 foot in the past and one in the future.
Yeah. And you know what? There was another guy years ago that said, Dan might
the
remember
balls on the line.
what he said. It was he hybrid. He called us a hybrid, but you still heard, So I think that's why we're getting our foot in the door there. We're playing with these older bands. I mean, we're one of the few new old school metal bands that are getting over there and playing amongst
old school.
all these other bands. And
Hell yeah.
it's a privilege. It's awesome. We're fulfilling our dream because Europe, to me, since I was, it's always where I wanted to go. I knew that's where I wanted, because I knew about the scene there. So, they've never lost their love for it. They treat you like kings. And especially welcoming us as a new, old school metal band. We had to prove ourselves, and we want to go back and even do more than that. But this album, hopefully, will do that.
Well, if you think about it, that metal, the actual true metal. I mean, people can put bands into genres of whatever they want, but actual true metal is the foundation of it is from Europe.
Okay, so true metal. Give me 3 bands right now. True metal. Name them.
Judas Priest,
Yep.
Iron Maiden,
Yep. And from Germany.
Scorpions.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it.
You think Scorpions are metal?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
From 1974, 76, Judas Priest, Scorpions all started amongst
It's all
the
the
same
freaking
time.
new album, dude.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So you hit all 3 of them on the head. My
People
top-
forget about the Scorps,
Good job.
dude, but the Scorps were very influential.
Come on, brother.
Yeah,
I'm
they
a
were.
goddamn
Yeah, dude.
fucking encyclopedia.
Rudolph and Matthias. Rudolph.
I thought you were
and,
going to say except, though.
Michael.
They're a
No,
little bit later.
Accept
Accept
was
came-
after. They were
Yeah.
after.
They probably
Yeah.
were in the. They probably were in the
They were.
trenches.
Yeah.
But they were after. But he hit all 3 on the head. I mean, seriously, from Europe, that or the three powerhouses until today are still fucking touring. Hello.
Hell yeah.
Right.
And haven't died.
No.
Right? And the two best metal shows right now to date, who I think are better than they were in the old school, Scorpions and Iron Maiden.
Yeah. And Maiden's playing soon.
Maiden's this weekend,
So is
man.
Scorpions in October again.
Yeah.
So there you go. You hit it on the
Still
head.
doing that.
Hello, California!
Seen every single band too.
I'm still loving you!
Hello, California.
And you guys have the thing about your guys' music is you have that metal foundation, the old school metal foundation.
Cool.
You know, and that's I went to my oldest son when he was playing football. He graduated last year, but it's funny because when I go to the football games, I would see some of the kids long hair wearing like Iron Maiden and Accept and AC/DC, and I'm like going, holy shit! I mean, this was my era.
Am I
This
back
is
in high
when
school?
This is when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Nope.
We're talking.
I couldn't play football because I had long hair.
And I'm like going, shit, this is it. But you know what? We had us here. We had the best era of music.
Yeah.
Dude,
Hands
if you
We
did
had the
not
best era.
ever have
Oh,
a
hell yeah.
chance to go to the Hollywood Sunset Strip, at least once, let alone I lived down there on the weekends.
It's because you're
It was
homeless.
it was the greatest fucking time ever.
Fucking A.
I was always resentful of the 60s. Honestly, I I always thought I fucking grew up 10 years too late. Honestly, the whole 60s, 70s scene, but it's mostly Jimi Hendrix, the whole Monterey Pop Festival, all that stuff. I always because I was raised with that with my mom and
dude.
dad, but just
That was
recently,
that was my sister,
We
man.
were
Just-
in a fucking prime time.
well, just recently we were talking about this, and I said, you know what? I'll take that back, man. I had one of the greatest times of my life down on the Sunset Strip growing up. At that time, the whole flyering thing, everything it's even magnified. It's like they can't put it into just words, So it was awesome, dude. It was really awesome. And
we've talked about that many times, because obviously me being almost 50, when, a lot of the guys, fuck off.
almost.
This fucking guy, man.
So you're like old enough to be my older brother, like 10 years ahead of me. So
Actually, I think I was watching the show and you guys were talking about the Timbers, man, the old Timbers.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, in
That's our
Glendora.
backyard.
That's our backyard. That's right where we rehearse, dude. We used to go to that club all the
Yeah.
time when we were
That's
kids,
where
dude.
everybody was becoming
That
somebody.
was
was-
our first show, right? Was our first show at the Timbers?
Yeah.
That was our first club
Yeah.
gig at the
Yeah,
Timbers.
Yeah, Scott McLaughlin brought that one up.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I was watching.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Great venue.
I'm like, no, it's not San Dimas. That's in
Anybody that
Glendora.
was anybody on the break of pop, like Great White, Poise, like all those, and then all the local bands at the
Metallica
time.
played there, man.
The local bands. I mean, you can go deep, and then start naming the because they used to have Battle of the Bands there too. Blitzkrieg, Daggerhogget, No Sugar,
Hyde.
Oh God, Hyde, yeah,
Little Kid
Tiger,
Twisted.
like some great
Heathen and Lightspeed.
musicians.
Yeah, Lightspeed.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So
Yeah,
in
that's-
our own backyard, it was literally right there, and it was a magical time, man.
Yeah, I mean, because you got to figure, all of us had seen like the bands, like you were mentioning, Metallica and Guns N' Roses and blah blah blah, seeing everybody before they were
Yes.
somebody.
Yep.
Fuck y'all. I was stuck on the East Coast back then.
That's because
But the East Coast,
You got to see Overkill, dude.
You got to see Overkill. You got
Yeah.
to see Raven. You
true.
got
Anthrax.
to see Anthrax. You got absolutely
Anthrax.
Yeah,
right.
Oh shit.
Not
Right?
sorry.
Well, not where I was. but-
Anthrax. I'm telling you.
Dave, were you into hip hop?
He's like, I was in
I
Maine.
break
love
dancing.
fucking metal. Actually, I did.
When I
break
say
dance.
East Coast, I meant like Maine. I was in Maine.
I was in Virginia.
I was in
Rock.
Virginia.
Hey, you had Twisted Sister too.
Plymouth Rock.
Yeah, Twisted
Dude,
Sister,
hey,
fucking rock.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Stay hungry. That was one of my
No,
favorite
no.
fucking
Under the
albums.
Blade.
Oh yeah, before
I mean,
yeah.
Can't Kill Rock and Roll,
Can't
dude.
Kill Rock.
Yeah.
You know what? Seriously, man.
Somebody got
That-
in an argument with me recently. They
You're
didn't
gonna
believe
burn
that
in
that
hell.
song
You're gonna
was
burn
Twisted
in
Sister.
hell.
I was like, no, that was
Dude,
fucking Twisted
Their
Sister.
best album is their first. To me,
Stay
honest-
Hungry.
Actually, almost
No.
every
Wait,
every
wait.
album
No.
in the '80s,
Oh.
their first every
Under the
band,
Blade,
their first album was my favorite.
I didn't even know what the first album's name.
What's to Stay Hungry, right?
No.
No, Stay Hungry
Shit.
was second.
Nope. It's in the. It
Or
was done
third.
in the,
Under the Blade.
No, Twisted. I think it was their fourth.
Under the Blade.
They had recorded a lot of
Look
shit
it up.
already.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting a
Can't-
record deal.
Can't Kill Rock and Roll, right?
They had a hard time
Can't
getting a
Kill
record deal.
Rock and Roll. And
Well, they were emulating the New York Dolls.
Yep.
Does anybody know the first Twisted Sister album? Please call in.
yeah,
909-360
somebody just call in.
8330 at the new number because it says new number on the screen. Not the old number that was given to me for the flyer, but the new number at 909-360-8330.
I think that new number is about a year old already. Zig,
See,
scratch out new
Dan's
number.
already on it. Dan's on I'm
Yeah, go to
Googling.
allmusic.com.
Actually, I was
Dan's going to go outside and call in. Hello? Yes. The new the first Twisted Sister album. Do I win a prize?
Yeah, do we have
So-
something to give away?
We will
get
give
it
you
off.
those
Free
natty
shot of
ices.
tequila.
We'll give you D's nuts.
We'll give you a warm shot of Hornitos.
Gandalf.
I'll settle for a natty ice.
Yes, hello, everybody.
He's like, oh, hey, we're going to play another song finally? Yeah.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
No,
I wanna-
apparently we're spanking the monkey to porn.
Hey, I want to go through this fucking album, dude. Let's do this shit,
whacked
dude.
myself.
Paul said you guys are fags. What? He's all, Robbie, what the fuck are you talking
Tell him
about?
to call in and say
Tequila.
that.
Like
Yeah.
our
Yeah, it sounds
manager's
like Paul.
calling in, like busting balls right now.
Call in.
I see we
Paul.
have a comment there.
Paul, the
Somebody
number is
said giggity gig.
909-360-8330.
Tico's chiming in and says it's a badass song. So we've got a couple listeners
Oh, yeah.
come listen in and saying, hey,
Thank you.
that's it.
Have Dan,
yes.
have Dan introduce this one. Dan wrote this one and the lyrics.
Wait,
Okay,
wait,
okay.
everybody be
Dan
quiet.
writes-
Zig has to figure out the computer now.
Dan writes the
No, no,
songs
we
and
have a
makes the
phone
whole
call.
world sing.
Come on, computer school.
Right, this
That's-
No,
Right
I don't
there.
have to figure out the computer because it wasn't big enough. Because he can punch it right in, which he already has.
Yeah.
'Cause
Welcome.
You can hear it. You can hear it in the background.
You're
Caller,
on the Zig
Who's this?
Zone.
You are live on the Zig Zone with Resistance. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
caller.
Caller,
Yes,
you're
I'm
live.
here.
What's up, Dad?
Not much. This is Bob from Hilliard.
Who's this?
This is Bob from Hilliard.
Bob. Bob, what's
Hilliard
up?
Headbanger?
Satan's Den in the house.
Yes.
Hell
Yeah.
What's up, Bob?
What's going on?
What's up, dude?
Not much. Just hanging out, listening to you guys. Make me laugh here.
Hey, Bob, what was Twisted Sister's first album?
I want to say it was Under the Blade.
Under the Blade.
I don't know. I'm going to
It's
Google
been
that shit.
confirmed. Thanks,
All
Joe
right,
Bear.
close enough, Bob.
It definitely wasn't Stay Hungry.
It wasn't okay.
Now,
No,
Stay
I
Hungry.
think it
That,
was like 3 or 4.
yeah, yeah.
Hey,
I think it was
Bob.
Under the Blade. You Can't Stop Rock and Roll.
Yep.
And then Stay Hungry.
Stay Hungry.
Yeah.
You see that's what we need. We need old school guys. Fucking
Yeah.
listen to this
How does
shit,
how
dude.
does
Help
Bob know
me out.
Resistance?
We met them through Night Demon.
Night Demon.
And
Oh, I love those guys.
they
One of
came
the
and played.
best.
And then Resistance came down to our place in Hilliard, Satan's Den.
Yes, we
and
did.
played for us last summer.
Hell yeah,
Had
we're
a
coming
awesome
back.
time.
And
Love
out of
that.
One of
Yeah.
the best shows ever. One of the best
And
times
out of all
ever.
3 nights, that was my favorite night to play for sure.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. We're
Especially,
definitely looking forward to coming back.
oh man,
yeah.
we can't wait. We're,
Dude, we're
count-
chomping
counting
at the
days.
bit, brother. Chomping at the bit.
It should be a beeline for that. We should start there. That would set.
No, we want to end there because this
Start
time
at
we
the
gave
bit?
ourselves 24 hours
Yeah,
to
we
finally hang
gave
out.
we gave us time to really party and
And
not have to
party.
catch a 3 a.m.
That's
flight
right.
out.
Yeah,
There's
it was-
no way Steve is out
was-
rocking
yeah.
us next
Yeah.
visit,
It was
man.
not fair. So,
Yeah, the poor boy was hammered early in the afternoon. Kept
Oh.
us together all night.
oh yeah,
No way.
He was. We thought he was.
He was the
going
last
down.
man
He
standing.
was. He
Barely
challenged
standing,
us.
but yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Well,
Not this time.
there's a rule. Don't be the first guy to pass out.
Now let me explain
Especially
to you
when
real
it's your
quick,
place.
Zig, so you know for your show and people listening, Bob and Steve Yoder put together a show on his personal property. This is a semi-farm property out in the middle of Ohio.
Hilliard.
This is Hilliard. and put
Hillard.
a private show
Hillard.
in his 4,000 square foot garage. Okay, invited all his favorite metal fans, friends to come out and see us, and put on. And I'm telling you, the
He's talking about guys that love metal,
The stage, the
This is
sound
metal.
system blew away 99% of the shit we played in Southern California.
No fuck.
I'm not
yeah.
kidding you.
Yes.
Satan's
These
Den
guys
is the real
are
deal.
the real fucking deal, dude.
The real deal.
That's why we look forward to flying 3,000 fucking miles to go play.
It's
in someone's
beyond an
garage.
honor. They're curators.
Yes.
They are truly
Absolutely.
passionate about metal.
and the beer is free.
You can't call and book a show there. You're invited.
And we get to
This
sleep
will
in
be
the
first
basement.
Saturday night show.
We get to
Yes.
sleep in the
All the
basement.
other shows we've had have
Yes.
been on weekdays.
Yeah.
This will be the first
We-
Oh
weekend
yeah, that's
show.
right.
That's
It's
right.
weekend.
That's right. And we're gonna finally get to play a Saturday night show, which I was.
Yoder's gonna have to buy the property next to him just for the parking.
They're like a quarter of a mile away.
Yeah.
What Rob made it seem like it was some like farm or it's not. These are mansions
Right. I said semi.
Compared to what I live in, yeah.
Well, it used to be a farm.
with the detached garage that you could fit
But these guys,
maybe 8 to 10
got.
cars
they
in.
call them shops.
that he turned a shop and that he turned into a concert venue.
That's
hell
fucking
yeah.
awesome.
Oh, dude, it's
And
badass.
let me just tell you,
It's
It's
badass.
beyond.
This guy's walls are not only lined with cool memorabilia, they have just
A
the one
Metallica
they
pinball
no,
machine.
No, yes, a Metallica pinball machine. They
on
have
free play.
probably a great. I'd say his wife told me they threw away half of them, but they got at least 500 Jack Daniel
Yeah,
bottles.
she threw it away.
Jack Daniel bottles
Steve
on the
drank like
fucking wall.
499
that they
of
saved.
those.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not kidding. This place is out of fucking control, man.
Hey, you know what, bro? I'm gonna have to take a couple of mics with me, and a laptop.
Zig,
I'm gonna have
if
to
you're
run.
gonna
Jump
take
on a
it
Southwest
on the road,
Airlines,
man.
bro.
It's going live.
Southwest Airline, bro. Cheap
I'm
fare.
gonna have to run
That'd be
a fucking
freaking awesome.
Zig Zone live right there.
Oh, there you go, dude.
Yes,
There you
dude.
go. Yoder and Bob will be right there with you, dude, doing all the interviews. I'm not even kidding you. It's badass.
That would be sick, dick, man. I'm telling you, because I was just talking to a guy how we're gonna do, the podcast kind of stuff live right there on the scene, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
We got to
Come
put
on out.
That's the one.
We got to put in our budget for you to get out there.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you one question. What kind of cars do you have? Because
Run them down, Bob.
run them down, Bob.
Say
Oh, you
Camaro.
talking about the
What kind of cars do you drive?
Tell them what Yoder's
I
got.
want to
Just
know
tell
which
us what Yoder's got in the
which
garage,
one
yeah.
I'm going to get the keys to.
Tell 'em what
when I
Yoder-
go out there.
Tell them what Yoder's got all three in the garage right now.
I'm trying to remember the name of them things. I call them an iguana, and I know that.
Yes.
Yeah. He's got like some
the
rare
Laguna.
breed
The
Malibu
Laguna.
Classic
He's got Chevy Lagunas,
496
which
Lagunas.
Chevy
That's what it
Laguna.
is.
Okay,
That's
so-
right.
Lagunas, yeah.
so Lagunas. Okay, these are fucking 18-foot long, fucking race cars. Okay, when I got home, I just for the shits and giggles went to Craigslist and went Chevy Laguna, and it was like one. Okay, these things are not on the road.
It came up. Why do you want to
Wait,
buy
I've
this car?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want this
Hey,
fucking
Yoder's got them all.
3-ton fucking car?
Yeah, you bought them all.
These things are badass, dude. They're luxury.
The maroon one has made it in Hot Rod magazine.
He did, and you know what? This is the coolest story. When we were there, Steve said, "Robbie, I'm sorry, man. I don't have the Satan's Den shirt for you. I'll get you one when they're made." And he said, "Honey, do we have any more?" She said, "No." And he said, "You know what? Fuck it." And he literally pulled his personal shirt off his fucking. He
of the
did,
hamper.
and then he went in.
And then Robbie cried.
And I loved his car so much. He gave me the hot rod edition of his fucking car on the front cover, and he sent me home with those two memorials. And I said, "Dude, that's it. That's fucking what
fucking
this is all about."
I love
That-
you, Steve. Steve, I love you.
Yeah, no, and seriously, man, and I mean that's the kind of guys these guys are, and it's passionate, it's true, and thanks for calling in, Bob. And
If Steve's not sitting in Satan's Den right now drinking and listening to this and going, fuck yeah, I'm going to be
Steve
pissed
called.
off.
Steve, call and defend
Bob.
yourself.
Hey Bob, do you have any
Yeah.
you have any motorcycles in your garage?
I don't think he has any motorcycles in his garage.
Oh, okay.
Until I know of. Just those riding coolers.
Oh, that's right. He's got riding coolers. I forgot
those
about that.
count.
Forgot about those.
As long as I'm cool with that too. I'll take the couch. Also, I'll take the floor. As long as I have a pillow. All as long as
He's got a
pillow, man.
basement that he put us in that's nicer than fucking half of our houses here. Okay,
Oh,
that's all I have to
nice.
say.
Oh,
So,
hell yeah.
Yeah, we.
Everybody,
One half of the-
everyone there
one
is just
half of-
cool people, man.
One
Cool
half
people.
of the den is bigger than my apartment.
Yeah.
Holy
Sweet.
shit. Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Roll out with
God
us, man.
damn.
Prostitution
man.
pays, I'm telling you, man.
This place is no joke, man.
Well, hey,
Is
so
there any way I can send you guys pictures you can look at
yeah.
on this?
Hey, Gandalf.
Yes.
I think he was trying to say if you can send pictures that you can post on the Kiana.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you, Bob. We're going to say goodbye to you. I want you to stay. I want you to stay online because Gandalf is going to talk to you, and then he's going to get you to where you can post that stuff on our Kiana page. How about that?
Cool, man.
The great
All right,
Bob Rowe.
Oh, bro.
Hey, thanks for calling.
Thanks,
in. We
Bob.
appreciate that.
See you
man.
soon.
All right, brother. Take care.
Yes, sir.
Get
All right,
that-
hang in there.
Get
man.
that pool
Don't
ready.
hang up.
Get that pool house ready.
Yeah. All it's ready.
That pizza oven
All
ready.
right, get that pizza ready. Get that hot rod ready.
Dude,
Hell
pool,
yeah.
It's all ready.
All right.
pool houses, man. I'm telling you.
Easy,
I don't
dude.
know if I'm-
Detached.
Dude, these guys.
Paul's texted, let Bob talk.
Thanks, Bob.
No, he's a dude.
All right, let's get to the
Why
third.
is he
Let's get to the
texting?
third song, dude. We're already over an hour into it. We're laying the third
Oh,
song.
wait.
I know.
Gandalf is getting his shit.
Hey,
so
Gandalf, while you're talking to him, let's
His earphones are on his head. Let him take care of his shit. We'll
I
talk
know,
about
I was
it.
thinking
Let's
that.
do the intro for the song before we play
trying to
it.
do it. So, anyways,
Yeah.
so the
next
third
song?
song. What's the third
Explain.
song?
The third song is called Rise and Defend, and it's based on Greek mythology. And we try to bring it up to it's metal.
Hercules.
That's
Hercules.
metal.
We decided
It's just the metal song.
let's metal.
Well, think about Greek mythology is
is-
the best.
what
I
is
love
metal?
the Greek mythology.
Yeah, the fucking
Dude.
Minotaur kicks
that is
ass.
the shit.
Yeah,
dude. You know
Minotaurs.
what? You know one of the first things that attracted me to the band Saxon is
That's Rob. That's Rob's
and Molly
holiday
Hatchet.
sucker.
You know, was just that. Just the
Badass album covers you can put on bands.
Yeah. Molly Hatchet is bomb as fuck.
Yeah, just muscles and just fucking. Hey, you know what?
Yeah, we see it.
See,
Fucking Gandalf.
here it is. Gandalf's in there fucking telling us 2 minutes of break. We were trying to get him to fucking play a song.
I know.
Oh, you want a song?
Yeah, fuck off. I tell you what. How about we do this?
Let's
Do
play
this.
it when we
Whatever
come
you
back
like
from
to do.
break.
Let's play it
Look,
while
he's
we're
taking a
taking
picture
a
of the doggy
break.
right
Yeah,
there.
let's
He's
play it
taking
while we're
pictures of
taking
the
a break.
While we're taking a break. But you know what? Hey, guys, stick in. We have resistance.
We'll get to the whole album, I promise.
dog. This is the resistance.
Hell yeah.
The abbreviated
happen.
versions.
This is the resistance. Do not resist.
And it's the first time you guys are hearing this live on the Zig Zone.
Some bitches.
Fucking
Rise
A.
and defend.
I'm Zeus my Hera, coming to you with the fighters of grace, with vultures above me. Hear my words, all others to base. Bow down before no man, no fear, legion or gold. We hold no borders, our spears are our walls and they never grow cold. Rise and defend. Reach the limits of virtue before you cross the border of death. Rise and defend. Keep fighting the good fight. To Ares grants your dying breath. we need. You ask for earth and water. Take it yourself, but prepare to bleed. Rise and defend. Reach the limits of virtue before you cross the border of death. Rise and defend. Keep fighting the good fight. To Ares grants you
We need to apologize to the sponsors.
Wherever the sponsors were, Malcolm Motorsports.
I need to apologize to Hanes Underwear for my balls being so sweaty. And you guys said that, it was supposed to be like, a cooling underwear.
Quick
no,
dry.
they're not, dude.
They wick the moisture away.
My nuts still fucking sweat, man.
You know what? I never apologize. I'm sorry. That's just the way I am.
Oh, shit. Guess what? We are back on the fucking air. Holy shit. So that's what we've been doing this whole time.
What?
A
Apologizing?
live radio show.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking know.
We are live.
So we broke every rule.
Everybody's
so
like,
far.
hey, can you play stuff off the album, please?
Yeah. So how did y'all like that song we played going
I
into
was
the
told
break?
there would
That
be
was
music.
fucking awesome.
We're listening to hear the new stuff.
Our manager just texted us.
Can you
and said,
just shut up and play?
shut up and let him play the music? That's exactly what he said.
No, so we
but
told,
we do tend to talk a lot.
so we
But
told,
dude, that's what we're here, man. We're bros. Like, this is like the bro show. It should be called the bro show.
The bro show.
right?
Yeah.
We need to have a bar. We should have a bar right there in the corner.
Dude, isn't this a bar?
Yeah. Dave brought.
Hey, we're waiting for.
I'm really happy.
We need Paul and Bert to both call in and join the
They're
party.
not. They don't like us anymore.
Yeah, well, so what,
They
what's up with
started
the
a
other
side
guys,
project.
Did
That's
they?
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, shit. The side project.
That's why they're not here.
Yeah.
That's the
tired of
musical
them.
equivalent of a side
Is
project.
Tired
it,
of
is it
Paul.
called Shamoris?
Tired of Burke. What is it
Tired
called?
of Bert?
Tired.
Shamoris.
Just put it out there.
The Shamoris Project?
Tired of you, bitch.
So, Paul, what were your bass lines on the album? He go,
Burritos.
Don't bag on Paul. He's not here.
No,
No,
that's what we're
best
supposed
time.
to do.
Right.
That's the best time.
Paul, call in.
call in, motherfucker.
Throw his ass under the bus.
Call in the Slim Jim.
I can't let you guys do that.
Actually, it's usually the drummer that's not here. So
Really?
you're good. Yeah.
Drummers everywhere.
It's number one drummer, number two bass player.
Yeah, that's what. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, actually, Paul, you
But we always give the singer shit because you show up with a microphone in your hand.
Guys, don't worry about it. I got my own headset, microphone. I'm cool. Let's go. Plug the shit.
Let's go.
good. This
Might
is-
break them,
Except
but-
this guy breaks everybody's shit.
I love things with a big head in my face.
And this motherfucker's breaking all the headphones. Too. He has to have his size
this
28 hat.
Small as head, and I'm breaking headphones.
Singers have big heads.
Oh, come on, man. Dude, see, I'm out,
did.
guys. Thank
No,
you.
he did.
Thank you.
It wasn't big enough. Let me show you something.
Oh, here we go. There we go.
Okay,
Yeah, look.
so
That shit was given to me
so
that way.
Robbie says
It was
Robbie
like
says,
that when we got
"Hey,"
here.
Robbie says, "Hey, you know what? This headset, I'm only listening to one side.
They're all
So,
tight.
You know what?
They're tight
That's
on my
okay.
head.
The cord's kind of fucked up. Let me hand you this headset that the last host of Cannabis Council was using, and here you go. And this is what happened to it.
Thanks, Rob.
He's like,
No,
oh, snap.
fuck
They
it.
snapped.
This is it. You guys see this on YouTube? You see
You see
this?
that?
Yeah. It's your fault, man.
Oh man,
Those are
All
Justin Trudeau's personal headphones.
I owe Cannabis Cup some new headphones.
We went through 7 sets of headphones for Robbie recording this album.
His head just keeps getting bigger and
Yeah.
bigger.
The more he sang, the better he got, the bigger his head got. And they just snap. It was just.
Does he got like?
There's not even a
forehead
head-
veins
No,
that
it got
just,
to the
swell
point.
up?
Not
It got
even
to
a
the
head
point
strap
where I
anymore.
actually had to stand behind him with 2 ear cups and just hold him to his head.
Oh fuck.
So tell me, guys, what was well? The last song was fucking awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Rise and
just-
defend.
Just you guys, the metal faith. People say metal faith. It is and Judas,
that like
Judas,
religion
Judas
or
Priest,
something?
Judas Priest,
Defenders of the faith.
defenders of the faith. And it's still today. And Resistance is one of the bands that is still keeping that faith there.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
My band's Knuckles Deep is still doing the same thing. You have to.
Carrying the torch.
That's you have to respect the foundation. So when you derive from the foundation of metal, You know, and people would be like, oh, this band's metal, this band's metal. No, it's not metal. You just kind of got lumped into this genre, you know. But there is a metal sound, and Resistance is the metal sound.
Thank you.
You know, and it's
Now we're not trying to reinvent the wheel, dude. We just want to add another spoke.
right.
No, we're trying to polish it.
Polish these nuts.
Fucking, we're.
Well, you've been
See how-
polishing the
see
fucking
what he-
the black hole. Pretty good,
I'm like,
buddy.
see how Matt goes there? It's like, it's just the singer never gets any respect, man. It's like we're not trying to reinvent it. We're just trying to polish it and put our little shine to it, you know.
But it still has you can still hear the foundation.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's the greatest compliment right there,
Yeah.
Zig. That is the greatest compliment that anybody can give us because it's what we were after. And truly, when someone says that you can still hear the old school, but they have their own not spin, but their own, like the guy said, they're a hybrid, but they're 1 foot in the past and 1 foot in the future. And
Right.
it's, you know
And
what?
your ball's on the line.
Yeah. And then, you know what? Yeah. I mean, that's the greatest compliment. To me, I take that. I love it, man. When I read that, I'm like, that's awesome because we are doing what we set out to do right now. So,
And there's very few bands, you know, that can really actually, you know, live up to that. I had a band hit me up from Cypress Island.
Cyprus.
which
We're
is-
right by there.
Cyprus,
Yeah, we-
which
in Greece.
is
Yeah.
Greece, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We actually got offered to play a festival over there, but we just couldn't swing it.
And I
Next
listened.
year.
He sent me, and I posted on my Facebook page, and he sent me, you know, it's Rustics, and it's r.us.st.t.x.
What?
I know. I know.
That was a lot of fucking dots.
No, but they have dots after every letter, and it's Rustics, RUSTX. And I'm telling you, when they sent that to me, and they said, "Hey, you know," the guy sent me a private message, sent me a friend request, but sent me a message, say, "Hey, you know, listen to this. You know, we'd really love to be, you know, on your show," which is nice because now I know that, you know, the Zig Zone has, because, you know, one of the things that us at Chaotic Radio,
We're international, baby.
well, you know, there's Ryan, who has the Black Lung Show. It's a punk rock show. His thing is, you know, I could listen all day. I'm tired of listening to all, you know, to you know, all the big bands. I want to listen to the new shit. I want to listen to the people that fucking are really working their fucking ass off. You know, I can listen to other shit all damn day. And with this band hit me up, and they said, you know, hey, you know, this is our band Rustics, and listen to this, and let me know what you think. It was completely the same genre that we're, you know, trying to promote. You know, I'm old school metal. I love it. I keep, you know, my band, Knuckles Deep, old school metal, and that's that's where it is. You know, we said earlier, that is where the true metal came from.
Well, it's you know what, we kind of honestly planned this out when we took the hiatus and got back together. We had a talk, and my thing was, you know, somewhere in the time right now, what we're talking about, that the power metal or a traditional metal will be coming back through, and I wanted to do something that catered to me. The first two albums were, I joined these guys and I did what they wanted me to do, and now Battle Scars and the newest album is exactly that. So
Is that a tribute?
it's hitting.
TP.
I think time wise, like you said, that the old school metal, it's our time right now to do and lay our foundation right now for the new old school bands to do it.
Not only that, but all the new stuff that's coming out. You got like Black Veil Brides, Five Finger Death Punch, things like that.
Are they still together?
They're
They're not really new
they're
yet
They're
anymore.
not. Well, no, but I'm just saying. Well, they were
I'm just-
they
I'm
weren't
not
80s.
digging, I'm
they
just
weren't 80s.
asking.
What I'm saying is, they came.
They
from
had a
lot of
good
bands.
like a sound similar to that.
Yeah, they had a great fucking sound. I mean, but I don't. Right now, I think our market is Europe. Honestly, our market's European based, and it's in the East Coast and West Coast is so saturated. We have our fan base, we have our friends. They come out and support us as much as they can. We're all, like
People
you said,
in the Empire and Riverside
Europe has some big festivals with all
Yeah.
kinds of bands playing.
LA,
It's just
not
like
so
this
much.
shit is happening there.
Let me
Yeah.
give a shout out real quick before you play our next song to a guy that is so saturated into the music scene, and he's in one of the greatest bands right now, the new old school metal bands to come out. Night Demon, Jarvis Leatherby is so saturated in the scene right now, and put on a festival called Frost and Fire, and it is probably one of the bigger festivals that has done very well in the last. How many years, guys?
a
Help
few
me,
years.
please.
Southern
20.
California. Ventura.
Seriously.
We don't have
It's
festivals here, man.
We don't.
Come on.
And he put it on. And this is last year. We played the second year. He invited us to play it. And Jarvis, he's a driving force right now behind the underground, mainstream, old school metal scene right now. And you know what? His band alone is doing some serious damage on the scene right now.
yeah.
Besides him playing with fucking Sirathungal. And then singing for fucking Jaguar. This guy's an animal, man. And we need more guys with that passionate spirit to do what he's doing to carry the scene. And it's great that we made friends with him, and we're trying to follow suit and help do the same thing. And so Frost and Fire 3's coming up. Don't miss it. It's in October. And,
Great festival, man.
Awesome. Old school,
How about another song off the album?
So actually, really quick before I do that, I had an email that was sent to me the last time that you guys were on the air.
Uh-oh.
And it was funny because let me read the email.
From Robbie's boyfriend?
It said, Zig, why the hell would you ask Paul if he manscaped?
It's a standard question.
Why would you ask him that?
He says,
exactly.
I wish I could have seen his face, Brent.
Robbie, does Paul manscape?
We were talking about farts.
Well, you know what?
We were talking about farts and man ponds and manscape. Like, how do we even get? Because we just met, and that's what dudes do, right?
Right.
So, right. If you came to us on tour and you were doing your whole, that's what we would talk about. Now the second time around is what we're talking about now.
It'd be weird
Right.
second time around.
Well, my whole thing is, you know what? It's like we can sit there and diagnose the band, but let's fucking throw a goddamn fucking question.
Yeah,
just for the
exactly.
shits and giggles.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that Paul was right in front of me. You know what I mean? And it was like, hey, but I followed up. If you listen to we didn't have the YouTube at the time, the live stream, which we do now. But I followed it up with. I was, my girl was, manscaping me.
That's right.
I
That's how it
was
started.
just one
That's
of those
exactly
things.
how it started. He said that. So
and then there's
I'm
another
glad I
one.
missed that.
No, but I saved.
You were
that
here.
one. Dude. I had
Dave, you were here. No,
I
you were
had-
here.
I had
in the interview.
Did Paul answer that one? Hey, Paul, call in.
He did.
909-360-8330.
No, he did. I said, Paul.
What's that number again?
I said, do you manscape?
909-360-8330.
Do you remember what he said?
Exactly.
Come on.
I looked right at him. I said, Paul, you manscape? He goes, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's Paul.
That's it.
No, he went.
Very good.
He went like this.
I have a landing strip, bitches.
He went. Oh yeah, I meant yeah.
So
Don't bag on Paul. He's not here.
So
Paul
I
Collin,
now I have a
defend
reason.
yourself.
No, I've saved that one for the last over a year because it's been about a year and a half since you guys been on the show. So I saved that one, dude.
No way.
I was gonna put it on my show
Did
afterwards.
you save the picture he sent you later, too?
The landing strip. So
only for girls.
I have a recent one that says,
Yeah, it doesn't work out when you have hairy legs
It's
around.
a 747, bitches. Coming in for landing.
The recent one was so glad you're having Resistance back on. They are hardworking and kick ass.
Fuck yeah, who's that? Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Well, I sure as hell hope your
Dad.
mom doesn't have a man's name.
Alan Het.
It's
Maybe.
my question is.
Love Carmen Luna.
My question is now. This is where they got to their question. Is
Thanks, Carmen.
when. Let me take these.
Oh shit! The glasses are off.
Start dramatic music.
It's getting serious now.
When the fuck are they coming to North Cali? The scene up here needs some fucking serious
Soon.
old school metal help.
We just
Devin.
Devin.
Wow.
We just made that decision.
Wow.
Our friends Anger's Art, Ruthless, they've been up in Northern California and
Just this last week.
pretty much kicked us in the ass and said, "Guys, it's time to get up there." So, heading
We need a show in Sacramento.
east to Arizona, Las Vegas.
Sacktown.
We
right on the fucking river.
Yeah, so we're gonna go. We're going Northern California. We're gonna definitely do it.
Maybe Zig Zone should go.
Yeah, maybe they should.
Live
Maybe
broadcast.
we should broadcast
Yeah.
there.
We should.
yeah.
We should get in a
If
van
we
and
get-
just
if we get
broadcast the
this
whole way
set
up.
dude.
We're funny fuckers.
You think?
I mean, the Great White Vagina, the Kid, Luna.
We should have our own show.
Fucking Onimus, the clown.
Oh, don't forget the Great Black.
The Great Black. You gotta bring. You gotta
Resist the
bring.
Zig Zone.
You gotta bring
Oh
this.
shit! You broke it.
No, you gotta bring. We have to bring this.
We need Astroglide.
Robbie
I
buys,
didn't
it
see
by,
this
Robbie
on
buys it by the
YouTube.
10-gallon barrel.
Seriously, I mean, how great if we were all stuck in a van right now. I mean,
It'd
you're
be
right.
trouble.
You're
dude.
right. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
We
It would
need
smell
bigger
like
bottles of tequila.
Yeah,
We've done it.
all
Hey,
right.
Gandalf.
We
It's a
survived.
good idea.
Yeah.
Gandalf.
Rob's empty.
This
Rob's
fucking
empty.
guy, look at this.
Yeah. He's not paying no fucking
Who the fuck
attention.
is
He's like, you
Who
guys
the
are
fuck-
never going to play this whole album, are you?
Who in the fuck
No.
is he? Who
Hey,
the
grab
fuck
the
is
paper towels and throw them up at the
Look at
window.
this.
That'll piss them off.
We got
this.
24 minutes
I
to
need
play.
toilet paper.
5 more songs.
Yeah, there you go. Good job. Fucking
Wow. Well done, Matt.
Hello, Gandalf. How are you doing?
Goddamn
Oh,
shit.
hello, everybody. How you shall not my microphone. Hello.
All right, California,
Oh,
you
my
ready for
headset's
the
not
next
on. Hold on.
song?
Yes,
Fucking
we
A,
are ready.
Dude, it's 8:50, dude. We got 5 fucking minutes, man.
Holy shit.
Let's play some resistance.
Oh,
We need
dude.
to hear another fucking tune.
You get
man.
one pick.
Guys
One
back
more.
there fucking-
Dirty.
I have no idea who he's talking to, man.
Dirty.
Like, he's talking to your
Now he's
son?
talking to Jimmy.
Dirty.
Jimmy?
Was my
they're
microphone
here.
on the whole time?
Talk it up, Rob.
No, I can't
No.
believe that. Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
I would know who you're talking to.
Okay.
Next song.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy, yeah.
Really? We get one more pick? That's
Song number
Oh, yeah.
4. Oh, wait. We'll tell you what. Hang on. So we've done 3.
Yeah, we done 3. We got
Yeah, that's great.
There's 8.
There's 8, dude.
that we did.
So now,
Debut.
Pick a tune, Matt.
DSD.
Dirty Side Down.
4 through 8.
DSD. Dirty Side Down.
You'll like this one, Zig.
What number is it? Do you remember
I
what
like,
song?
dude, I'm gonna like them all.
You're gonna,
It
Zig,
doesn't matter.
This song's for you, brother.
Did y'all bring
Oh,
CDs
This
for us?
song's about
6.
riding
It's
motorcycles,
about
man.
riding motorcycles.
6.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Play that motherfucker.
DSD.
Keep the
Tell-
shiny side up.
There it is. Dirty Side
Oh.
Down.
There it is.
Here we go.
Twisting to chase the reaper, hungry for some speed. Lightning chrome out to roam, addiction out to feed. Instead of steel tires, wheel shifting through all gears. Split lanes looking the same with nothing else to fear. Nothing else to fear. Turn side down, out on the highway. Tomorrow we may die, so today we will ride. Turn side down, living life always. Feeling so free, no chains on you or me. Dirty side down. Eight paper bombs, road rash scars, blasting through the dirt. Shovel head, engines red, got some fuel to burn. Leave the pack full of tack, denim and leather. Live to ride, ride to live, it's all of us together. It's all of us together. Turn side down, out on the highway. Tomorrow we may die, so today we will ride. Turn side down, living life always. Feeling so free, no chains on you or me. Dirty side down.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, dude. Alls I know, dude, is I'm going to track day. I'm going track day on September 16th.
Put that in your headphones.
And I'm gonna put that in my fucking little fucking iPod, man. I'm gonna put my fucking ears in. I'm gonna fucking rip that track up. Streets of Willow. At Willow Springs Raceway, man.
Do it.
Fucking
Willow
rip it, baby.
Springs. Cool.
That's what it's for, man.
Dude, I heard Dan's music of that song. I was like, oh, dude, that's like makes me just want to get my bike and go. So then I just started penning lyrics.
Yeah, because Matt's a rider.
Hell yeah.
Fucking A, dude.
One hell of a rider, too.
Dude,
so.
2 wheels.
Go, Matt.
Not just a rider, but he's a rider.
One or two.
Well, Matt, you should join us. You should join us at the track day then, dude.
I got a Harley, bro. Come on.
I did
Those bags will be
I didn't-
scraping.
I didn't ask what kind of fucking bike you rode. I said you should join us on the track day.
Dude,
I rode my Harley on a track day.
Oh, yeah?
Our other guy has a
fuck,
Victory
yeah,
Vision
fuck.
and he rides it on track day.
Fuck yeah.
Vagina Vision?
Victory Vision.
No,
The big one with the fucking the bags on the side.
So those lyrics would be go like, you guys are scraping bags. You look like fags in denim and leather. That's how he gets inspired, dude.
I'm telling you, dude. It doesn't matter what you ride. You know, the track is the track, dude. If you look up Harley track day,
Oh, yeah? Well, it's
you would
cool,
be
dude.
you would be surprised.
I'm down, bro. I'm down.
You'd be surprised.
I'm down.
A lot of the instructors that I work with, actually, I would say only like 30% of them ride sport bikes. The rest ride baggers.
Oh, yeah?
And,
what I got.
and touring bikes.
And they ride them fucking good.
Old bagger, dude.
They could
Telling
probably
you,
like kick my
bagger.
ass on the track with a bagger, even on my sport bike, because they know their shit.
And I rode, my night train on the track, no problem, dude.
Yeah?
I mean, I start scraping hard parts.
To get the kid out on his bagger, dude.
Yeah, mine. I got shit, dude. I'll be high centered. You know.
Robin barely touched the ground on his bike, dude.
It's that high truck, big, Napoleon thing.
Well, hey,
An
you got,
18-wheeler with two
I'll
wheels.
tell you what, I'm going to make this offer out there, man. You join the track day, I'll let you ride one of my bikes.
Oh, man.
He's got some good ones.
Or sport bikes.
I'll kill myself
Okay.
on that, dude.
That's
Nah, do it.
The offer's there.
Okay.
Offers there.
Better get a waiver from my
All you
wife
got-
for that.
all you
Yeah,
gotta-
Rob may fare a
All you
little
gotta
better.
do is sign
She just
yourself
called in.
up.
She said it's fine.
You sign yourself up.
My wife's sitting home listening right now going, oh, hell no,
I'm gonna
you're
have to come out
not.
and take
She
one
said,
of
I'm
your
on the
classes.
other line with the insurance company. We're up to $1 million on
You
coverage.
ain't-
You're
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
By the way,
me
by the
let
way,
you-
I'll
just
let you
sign
ride my bike,
this.
but if you fuck my bike up, I'm riding away with your motorcycle.
No, dude, no.
how much time we have left?
We're
We're
actually
off the air now,
closing.
actually,
As
dude.
much time as we need in the next 30 seconds.
They shut us down.
Dude,
Yeah, they're getting ready. I know, man. Fuck, man.
who's
Time
coming in?
flies when
Who's
it's fun,
coming in
huh?
right now?
That's because you guys
Ryan
talk
Timothy.
too much, dude.
I'm gonna kick their ass. Dude.
Thanks, Rob.
I'm gonna fucking let's go tie them up in the back and just hijack their show right now. Will they take $100
Ryan
to let us
Jimmy's in
keep
the house,
going?
aren't they? Aren't they
I will.
enough?
They are here.
Will they take $100 to like?
Yeah. Give
I'm fine.
Yes, they will. Give it to me.
That's awesome.
You know what? Hey, thanks, guys. Resistance, dude.
Thanks,
Fuck, Dan.
Sorry we didn't get to listen to
Matt.
the whole album, everybody
you.
out there in YouTube land.
That's what these fucking guys want to talk to.
I guess you guys have to get it because it drops tomorrow.
Oh,
But-
No
hell
Remorse
yeah.
Records.
But you know what? They got a fucking mean ass taste, dude.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
What's your appetite?
That's kind of like that hot chick, dude. That just like just lets you just finger her a little bit, taste her a little bit. You know what I mean? This is
like,
what
"Fuck
you're
you,
gonna.
I'm done
This
with
is
you."
what you're gonna get
This is
later.
a family show,
This is what you're
Zig.
gonna get later.
This is a family show.
Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Shit,
Sorry, Carmen.
Carmen, Michelle, Mo. I'm sorry, you guys. I'll explain later.
She's like, no. You
Robbie's
get
all,
me off
my
first.
kids are listening.
They are. She just texted me, going, "Me and Mom are listening to the show right now."
Oh,
watching
hell
the
yeah.
Is that
YouTube."
really how my
You
dad
just
talks?
learned something, didn't you?
Aren't your kids
No.
adults, dude? Your kids are adults, right, bro?
You know what? Honestly, yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
was like,
So shut the fuck up.
I was like Ozzy around the house, so don't matter.
What?
Yeah,
What do you?
you?
My dad's
Seriously?
a rock
Hey,
star.
you know what?
Bumping into shit,
That's what
babbling all the
Yeah.
time, dude.
Fucking Sharon,
That's what happened. Sharon!
Michelle.
Where's my underwear, Michelle?
Hey, so
I can't scream at the guy with the back fence naked. I need my freaking tiny whiteies to do that.
DVDs.
really quick, guys.
I can't look like Homer Simpson without my fucking tiny whiteies.
Spider Pig.
Really
Spider
quick,
Pig.
guys. So how does somebody find out about Resistance? What do they?
You
do?
listen to the fucking chaoticradio.com. That's exactly how you listen.
Archive.
That's it. So
Seriously.
give us a website. Give us a Facebook page.
ResistanceUSA.com. That will take you to everything you need to know.
Yeah.
That's simple as that.
Nice.
Very
So-
good. One-way street.
Yep, I think it's Resistance
USA.
USA official, Facebook.
Yep.
Resistance
Find us on Twitter the
USA.com.
same way. Yeah, if you go to the website, you'll find everything.
Fucking
Everything's
you
there.
know what? Thanks, guys. You know, I'm really fucking honored, man, to be able to break this.
Dude, we
out.
have a good time here every time, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah.
So guess what?
We might have to come back to play the rest of the
that
album.
means another couple
Yeah.
months. We got to bring you guys back because I'm scheduling September, October, November. So we got to come back and listen to the rest of the album.
Oh, there you go, dude. We'll do that.
Who are
Here.
we,
We'll do that.
bumping next
We'll
month
just wait out in the lobby.
to play the rest of the album?
5 through 8, we still need
All
to
right,
play.
thanks for tuning in, guys, for the Zig Zone. Stick around for the Roy and Jimmy thing, and thanks for tuning in to KidRockRadio.com. And remember, Resistance.
yeah!
Fucking A! Only the best, and only on KidRockRadio.com.
Go on, Macho Man. Oh, yeah.